are. It's Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week, on a rather sad note, I might add, from the Peugeot of America Memorial Wing here.
Yeah, we set up a wing, did we?
Broken wing, actually. Anyway, I have to announce that the Puzzler is back from summer hiatus. You know what that is?
That's right near the Dominican Republic.
Anyway.
I have a great letter here. Can I read just one letter? This will be fast, because this is good. You're going to love this. Dear Tom and Ray. Notice I always put Tom first because I know that you're going to fall asleep. Please allow me to provide you with an unsolicited endorsement of your outstanding book, Car Talk. Oh,
it is. I can tell it is a great letter. Signed.
I recently purchased this fine book prior to a 5-hour airplane flight from North Carolina to California. I needed an interesting and informative book to help pass those restless and uncomfortable hours in coach class where minutes seem like hours. Shortly after takeoff, I opened your treatise with great anticipation, looking forward to finally understanding the dark secrets of automotive technology. I find it hard to express the depth of my appreciation for this book, since after about page 6, the next thing I recall was the stewardess asking me to put my seat back to the full upright position as we were landing in California. I slept like a baby from the Tennessee border to the landing approach of San Francisco. Your book accomplished what Sleepy's, Benadryl, and 6 martinis could not do for me in the past. I plan to purchase extra copies for my wife and friends in preparation for our flight to Australia next year.
What a guy.
Who is this? Bill Hamilton of Hillsborough, North Carolina. Hey, Bill, I guess we should thank you.
I guess so. And with that, we'll go right to the phone. 1-800-332-9287. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
My name is Rachel. I'm calling from Providence, Rhode Island.
Rachel, what's up?
You know, just the other day, I have to mention this. As I was doing my studies on the cafe standards, in which I go to all the cafes here in Boston and I eat whatever they have to offer. Just the other day, on the menu was fettuccine Rachel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was lousy. In any event, what can we do for you?
Well, here it is, Ray and Tom.
Yeah.
I have a problem with my 1981 Mazda GLC.
Yeah.
And the problem seems to be in the carburetor. And what happens is every time I take a right turn, like in neutral, it dies.
Aha.
And that's the only time it dies. And it just stalls out right there.
But if you were in gear with your foot on the clutch,
if I'm in gear with my foot on the clutch, what'll happen is I'll go around the corner and it won't
stall.
die, but it'll sort of hiccup a little.
Right, and it would die if you persisted.
If my foot was off the gas, it would have died.
Yeah, that's good. Well, 2 things come to mind.
Do they have anything to do with the problem?
The first is, I don't know. That's the first.
The second is that you're going to try to fake it.
Well, here we go. The logical conclusion would be, and this is the answer my brother would give, but I'll give it for him because...
And then he's going to say it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's probably right.
And I don't believe this is the correct
I
answer.
always go with my first impressions. I don't like to rethink things.
No, but I'll give you his first impression.
All right, what's my answer?
That the float is sinking. The carburetor float is sinking. So that when you make this turn, the forces acting on the carburetor float. I mean, Dodge Darts and Vadans, whatever, were famous for this, and Volares
and Hondas.
And
the
float would sink
of them.
Because of the forces involved in that right-hand turn.
Centrifugal and centripetal.
Yes, and causing the float to dive and the thing to flood out, or at the very least to run badly and perhaps produce some black smoke out of the tailpipe, which you can probably verify.
Well, I haven't noticed it because I'm usually looking forward.
Well, you don't get any black smoke because that's not what it is. I mean, it could be.
I was not going to suggest that, just to let you know.
Okay. All right, smarty pants, what do you think
I had the same first thought you did. I had no idea.
Well, I do have another idea, although I don't know why I have this idea. This carburetor has some kind of an electric jet which controls the flow of fuel when the carburetor is in the idle mode.
Right.
And if current gets interrupted to this thing, then in fact the car will stall. If you were to unplug this, the car would not run at idle unless you kept your foot on the gas pedal.
Okay.
It's possible that there's a bad connection someplace or a bad relay. And again, something about turning right is causing the relay to open up or a wire to move, and it's causing the thing to stall.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best that we can come up with. I think those are two pretty good fabrications if you want.
They
True.
sound impressive.
They do.
Have any of your mechanics had any ideas?
Well,
I mean,
actually, my husband rebuilt the carburetor because I was having problems with it.
well,
And what it was doing before was accelerating when I'd take a right turn. I'd take a right turn, and it would just accelerate madly, but I took it out of gear, and it would just keep going, and then finally...
No, I'm going to...
I'm going to change my answer.
No, you can't.
Wait, if
You
I
can't.
erase
You
it
use pen.
completely?
I saw you use pen. You can't change it.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with the carburetor or any weird old relay that my brother is faking. It has nothing to do with any of those things. It has to do... I'm pulling this one out of the sky now. You ready for
No
this?
kidding.
And my brother is going to say, my God, I like it. I think you have a bad motor mount.
He's nuts.
What?
Because if it only happens on a right turn, I think what's happening is the accelerator cable is twisting, bending, stretching, or doing something which is making this carburetor act strangely. It's not the carburetor, but it's the linkage to the carburetor. Whoa, that's... Oh, I
Jeez.
like it.
I do too.
I knew he'd like it.
No, I don't like it. My contention is it's an electrical problem. It's a loose wire, maybe a ground connection or some such thing. But I will stand firm on that.
Okay.
Drive it up next week. We'll check it out for you, Rachel.
It's a deal.
Sure, you're right up the street.
See you later.
Okay, thanks very much.
Good luck.
Bye.
Sell this thing at the first opportunity.
And by the way,
1-800.
I should mention, I've been driving all week notice how I've taken possession, my XJS V12 convertible, parenthesis, light blue.
Does Mike Cook know that you had the fellow come over to put your initials on the door?
Stenciled right in.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll mind.
You don't think so?
Why should he mind? And I can say that all my memories of the XJS V12 convertible, parenthesis, dark blue, have been realized. My dreams have been fulfilled, even though it is only light blue.
Well, I have
You have not.
nothing to report on this XJS V12 because I have yet to sit behind the wheel. But
Well, you've seen it though.
yeah, it looks nice.
Do I look good in it?
No. 1-800-332-9287. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is David.
David, where are you from?
I'm in New York City.
New York City itself, huh?
Yeah, the Big Apple is
The big one.
the big one.
Yeah.
So what's happening,
Boy,
David?
it's not a Volvo and it's not a Japanese car. It's a 1972 Chevy van.
Jeez.
Chevy van. Full-size Chevy van.
Yeah. well,
Right.
Wowzy. Because that's all they had in 72. Those were the days when a van was a van, not these wimp vans that you see now.
Yeah, no, these are real manly.
This is a man's car.
Man van.
And it's got windows all around. It's a sport van.
Yes.
Sport van, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the matter with said sport van?
Well, it's got 125,000 miles on a rebuilt engine, about 10 or 15,000 miles on that. And I use it for work, so I keep it up. The question is about the transmission. I haven't, other than changing the fluid every 24,000 miles.
Thought you were going to say every 20 years,
Every 20 years, right?
which is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm going to change the fluid next year. It's a big year.
All right. Okay.
It comes out nice and black, like lots of muck in there when I change it.
Automatic?
Yeah.
Yeah, automatic. Yeah, which is not ground metal. So that's what I figure. When I shift it into gear from neutral, it starts with kind of like a jolt, or like it doesn't shift in nice and smooth.
No, that's good.
That's good.
That's good. What you don't want is that slide into gear where you put it in and there's that kind of a whoosh.
So if you're sitting, you start up the engine in the morning,
Yeah,
right? You take it out of neutral, out of park rather, and you slam it into drive, and you get a boom.
yeah. If you look over at one of the passengers, you notice
You notice
minor
their
whiplash.
teeth sort of
Right. Coffee spilled on the chest. Yeah.
That's excellent. That means that the transmission is engaging right away, and that's good.
That's good. It may be engaging harshly because the engine idle speed's too high.
No, it's not. The idle speed is around where it should be.
Yeah,
what,
it should,
800 or
it should
so.
be around 750, 800. Yeah.
Okay, and so if that's the case, then the next most likely thing of cause you're concerned about the clunk.
Well, I'm just concerned if it's actually been doing this for quite some time. I'm concerned if that's an indication of that something's going to go.
Yes. It is. If I had to guess, I'd say it's an indication that your U-joints have already gone. I mean, if in fact it really is idling at 800 RPM, and you put it into drive and you get this big clunk.
It's not a metallic clunk, but
It's not. Is it a clink? Clink.
It's a heavy.
It's silent. It's not.
It's not right. You don't
not
hear
noisy,
it.
but it's a physical.
Right.
There's nothing wrong. Everything is just as it should be.
Check the U-joints immediately.
Don't even bother.
David.
Yeah, no, the universals are okay. They were.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know. We changed them.
Ah, good.
Oh, I don't know. 4 years ago, maybe.
4 years ago.
Yeah,
all of them?
I don't know if he changed all of them.
I think you only have 2 or 3.
I think it's one
4.
set. Well, it's 2 sets. Maybe it's 2 sets at both ends of the drive shaft.
Right. You got them at least at each end.
Yeah.
That isn't it. Don't worry about it. You have nothing to worry about.
In which case, my brother is correct. If you have done that, you have nothing to worry about. But it wouldn't hurt.
No, you should say again, my brother.
No. But it wouldn't hurt to check them.
Here's the test. Do you have extreme? Well, this is a lousy question. Do you have more than an ordinary? Do you have more than the ordinary amount of vibration at high speed? I mean, these all vibrate at high speed.
No, the high speed is good.
Then your U-joints are fine. Ignore everything my brother said as usual and just drive it.
Uh-huh.
Good luck. You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for your call.
Okay, bye.
We'll be right back with the answer to the puzzler right after these messages. This message comes from NPR sponsor eBay Motors. If you're like most people, there's been a time where you had to stop working on your car because you didn't have the right parts. But eBay Motors thinks the only thing that should slow your car down is the brakes, or maybe friction, but not a lack of parts. That's why eBay Motors has all the right parts at the right prices. In fact, they have 122 million parts, all at your disposal. That way, you can keep your project moving and your car not just running, but running in style. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride.
Support for NPR and the following message come from BetterHelp, offering online counseling. BetterHelp therapist Hesu Joe knows that lockdown has been hard on us as humans.
We as people are hardwired to connect with others, which is why this whole time is so difficult. The connection that happens between people can be very powerful, and how healing it can be to have a healthy relationship with someone.
To get matched with a counselor within 48 hours and save 10%, go to betterhelp.com/cartalk.
Well, look this is normally the time in the show where we give the answer to last week's puzzler, but
Yes.
there was no puzzler last week. However, next week we won't be able to say that
Because
there
this
will
week-
have been a puzzler.
And have we got a puzzler that will knock your
Don't
socks
ever
off?
say that.
Well, it is true. I mean, come on. When we looked at this puzzler, we said, Sonia Henny's tooth. I mean, this was a puzzler. I mean, it's fitting that we should start off the new season, so to speak, with this puzzler. Which one are we using
Yeah, it's like
anyway?
the school year started. You get your pencil box?
I got a pencil box with a little ruler in it.
Yeah, you get your Ninja Turtle lunchbox?
The Ninja Turtle.
You're all
the
set.
folding thing
Yeah.
to keep the papers in.
All set for a new season,
I
huh?
can hardly wait.
How old do you have to be before you stop equating September with the beginning of the year? I think New Year's Day should be the day after Labor Day.
Yeah, that's right, because it is not the new year. January 1st should not... Pope Gregory did this to us.
Yeah? I thought it was Dick Gregory. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to write to us, if you have a puzzler that's not as lousy as the ones we usually use, you can write to us at Car Talk Plaza, 630 Commonwealth Avenue,
Our fair city.
Mass, 02215, and attention, Puzzle Department Rear.
Are we getting any mail now? Hey, Don, do we get any mail now that we use this new address?
One letter.
One letter this month. Okay.
2 letters, and one of them was
One from the post office.
Knock it off, guys. If
What
you
was,
have a-
what was George Collins' question about if you mail a letter to the post office, who delivers it?
If you have a question about your car, or you just want to talk about anything, you can call us at 1-800-332-9287. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Stephanie from Columbia.
Columbia what?
Columbia, Maryland. It's equidistant between Baltimore and Washington, D.C.
Well, there are several other Columbias.
Like, name 3.
Good point.
Well, it's
Columbia,
Columbia-
South Carolina.
Yes, that's Columbia, South Carolina. It's Columbia University in New York.
And is
Right.
And there's
Colombia the
Colombia
gem of the ocean?
There's Colombia, the country in South America. All right,
Your
so
minds work faster than mine.
Yeah.
so what's up, Stephanie?
Well, I have a Mazda GLC. It has about 160,000 miles on it.
160?
Yes, it's a 1980. It's the glue of our family. It got me to the hospital in time for 2 babies.
What a car.
It's a car.
Mazda. When you had the babies, did you say it just feels right?
No, they didn't use that slogan
But
then.
it
They
just doesn't
didn't.
feel
It
right.
just doesn't feel right.
And we spent only $5,000 on it, so we like it a lot. But it's ailing. It's having clutch problems. When we let out the clutch, it only engages at about the last inch. And my husband fancies himself a repair person, and I wonder, can he do it, or will I be a clutch widow? I nursed him through a PhD, and I don't want to nurse him through a clutch.
Oh, my God.
Is the 80 front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive?
Rear.
It's rear-wheel drive.
Dang, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is a piece of cake, Steph.
All right.
Well, it is a piece of cake and it isn't, and I'll tell you why.
No, it is.
There's only
Bad news?
technically
Right.
and theoretically it's trivial.
Oh, and he's probably very good at it theoretically.
What's this PhD in?
Well, let me guess.
Astronomy.
Columbia. What is it?
Astronomy. I just find he's the only man who looks at the stars
Astronomy?
and means what he says.
Say it again.
He's the only man who takes me out to look at the stars, and he means what he says.
He has a PhD in astronomy, and he thinks that's going to help him put a clutch
Well-
in a
He
GLC.
does brake work, and he does tuning.
No, I can tell that
that's
he's.
good.
I mean, you can't. This is a no-lose situation.
Yeah?
I mean,
Sure.
this car's ready for the junkyard anyway.
Oh, shush.
You know, so I mean, it could be very close to being ready for the junkyard.
Entertain that possibility.
And he could get it even closer
Right.
if he screws up.
I mean,
All right.
the worst that could happen is he gives it to him in a bunch of cardboard boxes. Right? So,
Yeah.
and the best that could, well, no, that isn't the worst. The worst that could happen is that he spends all the money for the clutch and puts it together and it works for like a week.
That would be sad.
That
Yeah,
would
but
indeed be
it's-
sad,
It's
yeah.
not likely to happen, though. I mean, it's not likely to happen.
All right.
If
How
he
many
puts
man
it-
hours are we talking? Is it the whole clutch he has to repair?
Well,
or
he has to
the
replace,
stopgap thing?
he has to replace everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the
it's
clutch,
not a lot of stuff.
the clutch disc, the clutch cover, the
Okay.
clutch release bearing,
Okay.
and the pilot shaft bearing.
Okay.
Now,
4 pieces, which will cost hundreds of dollars.
nah,
Couple.
less than 200
All
certainly.
right.
Probably somewhere between, probably closer to 1. And the place to buy them is from the dealer.
Okay.
Okay, buy new stuff. His biggest problem is going to be getting the transmission out.
All right.
And then after he gets it out, his next biggest problem is going to be getting it back in.
How many man hours are we talking?
Well,
No, don't add. You
how
don't-
much of a man do we have here? I mean,
We have a nice guy, an earnest guy, but an impatient wife.
an impatient wife. I mean, is he a burly PhD or is he one of those frail types?
Well, he's, yeah, he has brawn as well as brain.
He does.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is going
What
to
size
take
neck does he have?
Pardon?
13. No, I mean, this is going to take a certain amount of brawn to yank that transmission out from that frozen pilot bearing.
Yeah, he'll need help.
People swear getting the transmission out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
no, getting it
sure.
back in is even more difficult because you have gravity working for you trying to get it out and working against you when you're trying to get it back in.
All right.
So he will need help, another person's help getting it back in, although fortunately the transmission is very light.
Okay.
However, in addition to the parts, he also needs to buy a clutch alignment
Okay.
or at least borrow one. Maybe he can go to the local Mazda dealer and ask him if he can borrow theirs for the weekend.
or go to the local high school. They'd be-
Not above begging.
yeah.
No, and they'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
And if they do, you just, you'll do the job over the weekend, and one way or the other, you'll have the tool back to them on Monday morning.
All right.
Let us know.
Call us in
right.
a month when he's still working on it, Steph.
Good
All
luck,
right.
Stephanie.
Thanks bunches.
Bye.
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 She's going to hate us. 1-800-332-9287. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Yes, hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Kathy from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Hi.
Kathy.
Yes.
What's up?
My 1985 Delta 88.
Yeah.
We've been having some problems with it in that the check engine light intermittently comes on,
Uh-huh.
and it'll come on, maybe, say if you're driving maybe an hour, it'll come on anywhere from 10 to 20 times. And when it comes on, you can feel it in the gas pedal. There's a definite loss of power.
Yeah.
And we've already spent over $350 at the Oldsmobile garage.
Peanuts.
They're going to get you for much more than this.
Oh, yeah, you haven't scratched the surface yet.
No.
Oh, no, that's going to be the sales tax on the actual bill. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah. Well,
Have you taken it into them?
brought it.
Yeah.
Taken it. Have you taken it into them and described to them, just like you've described to us, what happens?
Exactly. And twice, we've had it into them 2 times, and both times they gave it back to me, assuring me that it was fixed. And the last time I took it in and said that, it's not fixed, it's still there, he said, that they wouldn't charge us anything for it, that they would, look at it again. And it worked in the parking lot. In fact, I just pulled up and the light was on. And when I turned the car off then, sometimes it kills even. It used to even, kill dead out. And so I started the car up and it killed right out, right there. But then when they got it inside the garage, it wouldn't do it for them.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's clear you have to just drive this car indoors.
Right.
It doesn't like the environment.
The computer in this car has the ability to store information
Yes.
about troubles that it has.
Yes,
It
but-
won't necessarily store everything. There are some troubles that can come up. That could, in fact, make the light come on, but they won't store in the computer's memory.
Yes,
And they may have even told you that.
they did.
Okay. However, if you can pull in there with the light on, or if it's recently come on, they should be able to find out by tapping into the computer what's going on with it.
There were no. They could not pull a code on the computer because they could never. They could
okay.
never get it to be on, and then and then quick get the have the
Yeah.
So
I know.
anything they've done, they've just guessed at.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, educated guesses are good.
Yes.
So you're waiting for us to solve it. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
well-
exactly. That's why I called.
Wouldn't you love to get cut off right now by accident?
We have a bad connection.
Gee, this is a toughie, Kathy.
I'll tell you what we do when we run into things like this.
You recommend selling the car,
No.
number one.
No,
We
just got it.
asked the owner of the car to leave the car with us for whatever period of time it takes for us to figure it out.
These are the
Sometimes
worst
years
kinds of...
go by. I mean, no, but you may ask them if you can just leave it with them for a week with the assurance that their best man or woman
We'll drive it.
will drive it
Yes.
and hopefully feel the symptom and perhaps be able to say, "Oh yeah, gee, I had one of these
That's
2 years
just
ago."
like Bill's car, he'll say.
Right, that pain in the neck bill that came back every week.
And we finally figured out what it was. And did I write it down somewhere or didn't
Yeah,
I?
I mean, gee, it could be a faulty oxygen sensor or something like that. Maybe it just isn't setting a code.
Yes.
So you may have to rely on somebody's intuition, kind of seat of the pants.
Yeah. This
Hey,
is
the
a...
last time it was in, they drove it around for about an hour.
Not good enough.
They're going
Not
to take it home.
Yeah, I
They've
mean,
gotta
you
feel
really
the-
got to leave it there.
They've got to feel how it begins to miss the loss of power because it may trigger something. They may say, "Oh, gee, yeah." I mean, we have a machine that we plug in that has all kinds of helpful hints. It has all kinds of information in it that says, "Hey, stupid, did you think about this? Did you think about that? Did you try this? Did you try that?" So it tells you what typically can be wrong, even if you don't come up with anything.
All right.
But I'm sure they have a machine that's at least as good as ours, if not better.
Give them a chance. Offer to leave it with them for a very long time, assuming, of course, that they will give you a car to drive.
Yes.
Maybe like a Peugeot or something that they don't need. And if that doesn't work, call us back and I will give you the universal incantation. We may have to solve
Or the
this.
keys to his Dodge Dart,
Or the keys
whichever
to
you'd
Mike's
like.
Dodge Dart. Because we may have to resort to more mystical solutions than the technology ones.
Good luck, Kathy.
All right.
And bye.
Thank you.
Be sure to stick around for more calls and the new puzzler coming right up.
Brothers, and as always,
These out-of-body experiences during that little break are very refreshing.
are they?
Yeah. I just floated up over the table here. I thought it was wonderful. Hey, I got some news here. I got some interesting stuff.
Well,
here.
wait a minute.
What?
I was
You got something to do?
no, not anymore.
Well, this is important.
Does it take more than a minute?
It's going to take several minutes.
Well,
I know
it has to take a back seat to this.
No.
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
All right, I'll come back
This
to
is-
it.
this
then.
is more important.
Because this is very important.
This
All
is
right,
more important.
Go ahead. What are you going to do?
Well, we need a little trumpet fanfare or something here.
Okay, you got it.
Beautiful. This is the new and improved.
New and improved.
No, after
Back by popular demand.
after a summer vacation,
After a
lengthy.
stunning tour in the Poconos Mountains.
The puzzler has returned.
And you have one.
I have one.
It is a
actually,
Whopper. Or a Big Mac.
Don't ever. I learned don't ever build them up like that because.
Yeah, high expectations, and then you're bound to hit.
Right. Always be
of
humble.
course.
This is
You're
a
right. Be
lousy
humble.
little puzzler.
Just a simple little puzzler we thought of, or someone gave us.
We
won't
didn't think of
any.
it. No, this was sent to us.
Yeah,
We'll acknowledge this person.
Right. So right now, who's that?
I can't tell you yet. It'll be for next week.
Oh, but you can tell. You can't tell us the name. Oh no, because if you give the name of the person who sent in the puzzler, all his friends will call him up or her up and try to get the answer. You're right. See, I didn't think of that because I'm not as sneaky as you.
Right, or as smart. Okay,
smart.
here we go.
Yeah.
He says.
He says.
That is the submitter.
The submitter. Yeah. I got it.
Everybody listening to Car Talk knows all about jalopys, i.e., broken down cars with too many miles on them.
Like 63 Dodge Datras.
But what is a jalopy, and why is it called a jalopy?
Just a humble little question. Humble little puzzler. In other words, what is the derivation of that expression, jalopy? Let's assume that I was listening to the show and I thought I knew the answer
Right.
to that puzzle that
All
you
right.
just
And
presented.
step one.
What would I do?
You open your wallet, remove a crisp $20 bill, and write the answer to that question on the back or front.
Write it any place. Staple it to the 20. As long as the $20 bill is enclosed with the answer, that's all that matters.
That's all that counts. That will qualify you for the final round. Anyway, you'd send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, WBUR, 630 Commonwealth Avenue,
Our fair city.
02215. 1-800-332-9287. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hey, Tom and Ray. This is Carolyn from Watertown, Massachusetts.
Carolyn. And you sound so
Watertown.
clear, like you're right around the corner.
Well, I'm actually just down the road from you all.
You could probably open the window and talk to us.
What's up?
Well, I've got two problems. One is mechanical, the other is social, and I'm hoping you can help me with both of them.
Shh, God, I love these. Yeah.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Okay, first the mechanical. It's the easy one. I've got a 1984 Toyota Tercel four-wheel drive wagon. Great car, 95,000 miles. It's been perfectly reliable, but the last 2 months, I crank it up in the morning, I get a very uneven low idle, and it stalls out on me a lot unless I keep tapping the accelerator.
That's easy. Let's go right to the social problem.
Oh, really? We're going to skip the mechanical and go to the
Yeah,
social?
we'll solve the mechanical one. You want to know what the mechanical one is?
Yes, I do.
Right now, huh?
Right.
Sure,
You
she
can't
wants-
wait?
She wants to know if
In case you get cut off or
She wants
something.
to establish our credibility to see that at least we can answer one kind of question before she commits herself to giving us the details of the
I can
social
appreciate
issue.
that.
I can
That's
appreciate
exactly
it too.
right.
You
Yeah.
have a gummed up choke. These cars are famous for this.
Huh.
Gummed up.
Yeah, and it's
That means you've been chewing gum and putting it down there on the choke.
it needs to be cleaned, and it needs to be cleaned. There are several places where the choke mechanism pivots,
Okay.
and it needs to be taken apart and cleaned because gums and varnishes and dirt and whatever get in there, and they prevent the choke from moving freely, and that's what happens. Once the thing warms up, I'm sure it runs great.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it'll be worse if you don't get it fixed. It'll be worse when the cold weather gets here. It won't
Okay.
run for beans.
Well, I'll definitely get on that.
All right, now let's get to the good stuff.
Okay, now I feel like I can entrust you with my social problem.
We know that now.
Okay, here's the scoop. About a year or so ago, my husband, who used to be an automotive safety engineer, got this idea into his head that if we are going to be as safe as possible in this little compact Toyota we drive, we should start wearing our bike helmets in the car. And I'll tell you, at first I thought it was a nutty idea.
You gotta look like a real jerk, right?
Well, okay, there's a problem. You know, I started thinking about it, and actually, it made a lot of sense to me.
Does make a lot of sense.
We've been wearing our helmets for about a year, but I want to tell you something. We get a lot of weird looks
No
from
kidding.
people on the road. I mean, the road just opens up in front of me and on all sides.
Yeah, I
And,
bet. They scatter when they see you.
Uh-huh. Well, this is my question, though. I mean, do you think...
Is he a nerd?
Well,
Well,
of course, he's an engineer.
Well, you can be an engineer without being a nerd. But
He's a wonderful nerd. But I wanted to run this by you guys and see if you don't think it's paranoid, if you don't think it's weird, or if you don't think it's a good idea.
Well, first of all, I mean, the Toyota Tercel is not a great car for someone who claims to be safety conscious.
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't her question. She knows that. She knows she's driving around in a cracker
Oh, that's
box.
right. The other question was the technical one. This is the social question.
Yeah.
Is, will all the people who see you on the road think you're such a wacko?
And where do you draw the line?
Sure.
Those helmets, they protect some vital areas of the head, but you could have like $4,000 or $5,000 worth of orthodonture necessary after a big accident. Mightn't you want to wear the helmet, the football with
the mouth,
the face guard, not just the mouth, the whole shebang.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
as you say, you can only there's a line in how weird you're willing to look on the road, and I think the bicycle helmet.
You've crossed it, I think.
That's about as far as we want to go.
No, I actually think it's a very clever idea. I mean, I'm surprised that no one has proposed it before.
Hey, we're surprised too, and that's part B of this question, because my husband thinks that he'd like to nominate both of you as the grand poobahs of the national campaign to wear bike helmets in the car. And he wants to know if you want to champion this cause.
Gee, we're gonna have to we have to submit this to our legal department. I don't know if we can legally
The
do
trouble
grand
is that
poobahs.
we're already getting royalties from the Bronco Nagurski football helmet guys because we've been recommending that for 10 years.
Yeah.
So if Bronco Nagurski stops sending us royalties on the football helmets, I will, as they say, jump right on the bike helmet bandwagon.
Hey, we'd love for you to do that.
All righty.
Hey, thanks so much for your help.
Okay,
Bye-bye,
and stop
Carolyn.
throwing gum in your choke.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, another hour of NPR's Car Talk has mercifully
Thought it would.
come to an end. Our producer is the immovable and missing, but
Where is he?
Doug Berman.
Yeah.
Our assistant producer is the imperturbable Dawn Jennings.
What a man.
We no longer had production assistance from the former Miss America, Stephanie Cole.
Yeah.
She is moving along to far better things.
She is doing far, far better things. And Stephanie is no longer part of Car Talk, but boy, she had been great while she was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, she
And I don't think it was nice of her to throw all those expletive deleted at us on our way out the door.
No.
I mean, what did we ever do to
They have
her?
no right to say all that stuff about
no
Doug
right.
and Dawn.
No.
Yeah, and they're going to miss her the most because she did all the work around here, and they're going to find
They're going to
out.
find out that they have to do it. There's no work to be done anyway.
No. Our engineer is the inestimable Jennifer Loeb.
Yeah.
Our technical advisor is the immeasurable John Bugsy Barbecue Grill Man Lawler.
Mr. Height.
We'll talk about. Our dean of the Department of Automusicology is the immovable Ken Rogers.
Yeah.
Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky Research, who hasn't done anything for a long time, but we're going to call him on the carpet about this pretty soon. Our automotive medical researcher is Dr. Fender, Denton Fender, I believe. The manager of the Tappert Brothers Capital Depreciation Fund is Less Is More. Our staff physicist is Momentum. Our staff fashion consultant is Natalie Attired. Our staff composer is Bela Kartok. Staff novelist is Anton Chokoff. And radio.